Okay, well, welcome back to Star Ocean The Last Hope. This is Aaron. We are inside of a 1950s military base. All their captured aliens and experiments have escaped. Actually, their only captured alien, other than Raimi, who's not really an alien, is Miracle, who we've gotten in our party now. Let's see. Here she is. She is absolutely adorable. I love her. And I love the fact that she uses claw gloves as her weapon. I absolutely love that. So, she is in my party. I've run around in the hallway a bit getting her some levels so she's a little bit closer to where we were. She was almost 10 levels under us, actually, when we got her. So, that should even things out a little bit. Here we are. We're about to go through this next door in the hallway and see what's up. Hopefully, we'll soon find Raimi and we'll get the heck out of here.
The Calnus? They must have brought it in while we were on our way here.
Their transportation technology is actually quite impressive.
Stop! Who told you to point guns at them? I am the chief director of this base. My name is Mila Baktine. Welcome to our planet, friends from the stars.
So you're the one in charge of this operation, then?
Yes. I hope you will forgive my subordinate's disrespect.
Huh? No, likewise.
Edge, did you hear what she said? She just called herself Baktine.
Are you...
Yes. Klaus is my husband. Or rather, he was my husband. Foolish sentimentality kept me from changing my last name.
This could be difficult.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Mary? I don't like that woman.
I don't blame you for hating me. I'm not asking you to understand, but I had no choice.
You had no choice? What do you mean by that? We fought a lot of monsters to get here. You people call them test subjects. And this girl, Miracle, she tells me you kept her locked up and that you did work on her too. You made the decisions. You had a choice.
I understand that my work here might be considered inhumane. The guilt was what pushed Klaus to leave this place. But unfortunately, I have crossed the point of no return. There is something I must protect, no matter how much shame it brings me.
And what's that? Your professional name?
Certainly not! I must protect our planet Earth. The situation on our Earth is very different from the future you hail from. Our energy is nearly depleted. In fact, it may not even last for more than a few years.
Wait a minute! You just said the future.
Despite the uniform, I am a scientist. Such a deduction is not beyond my means. Though I must admit, Miss Saionji's information was the key to making that deduction.
What have you done with Raimi? Is she safe?
I assure you I have not harmed her in any way. She seemed rather exhausted from her ordeal, so I've given her a room to rest in.
I see.
If you will allow me to continue. To solve the looming energy crisis, our world has its eyes on a certain type of energy. The most powerful force known to man. If you're from the future, I'm sure you know what that is.
The most powerful energy in 1957. Nuclear!
Exactly. But what will come of relying on an energy source that could destroy the world? That's why I'm here. I seek a safer, more complete source of energy. I research extraterrestrial technology for the sake of that ideal.
That may be, but I cannot agree with your methods.
Yes, I understand. However, for the people of Earth, and for the sake of all those yet unborn.
Wait, are you?
The world in which you come from surely must have surmounted its energy problems long ago. Indeed, I am sure the people of your time live upon their Earth in perfect harmony. The people of this Earth need extraterrestrial technology. An energy source so perfect, it brings with it no pollution.
A non-polluting energy source? What if, and I stress if, what if you had that power right now? Would this planet...
If we had that power, the planet would surely remain blue forever. That is what I and everyone else here wish for.
You're saying we could change the future?
Edge?
You're saying the Earth could stay blue, stay beautiful.
Absolutely. If you would but help us.
Supposing we can never get back to our own Earth. If we could make a better future.
Yes, a beautiful future.
All right. What do we have to do? How can we save this planet? How can we save this planet's future?
Mr. Edge, do you understand what it could mean to alter the course of the future?
History could end up changing completely. Edge, this could affect you directly.
And it's not just you. Something may happen to Miss Raimi as well.
I know. I know! But I also know what happens to Earth. My Earth. With its uninhabitable surface. That broken Earth is my home. And even if I could never go back there, this is the least I could do.
Edge.
Your ship, the Calnus, right? It's quite a wonderful vessel. I'm going to be as direct as I can. Will you allow me to analyze its control core?
Control core?
She must mean the exolithium crystal. It's true. They're an absolute necessity for the generation of mass energy.
Promise me this. You have to stop your inhumane research on extraterrestrials. If you encounter any more, you have to promise to work together with them. And most importantly, I need your word that you'll do nothing to contaminate this beautiful planet.
I wouldn't have it any other way. That is the very goal of our research.
We can trust you, right?
Thank you very much. Ready the equipment. We will begin experiments immediately.
Ma'am!
Please, come with me.
What's in here?
Please, feel free to relax in here, along with Miss Sayanji.
while I lock the door behind you.
She's inside?
Come, step inside.
My God, you gullible! Gullible! What are you doing?
Milla! What did you do to her?
The room. It moved.
No way. Milla, what are you doing?
Like I said before, I have not harmed Miss Ionji in any way. All I did was calm her down a bit, and she told me so many interesting things. For instance, Mr. Maverick, I learned that you and your crew came from the future. And about your antimatter engine.
You tricked us!
That's not a very gentlemanly way to put it. If my experiments are successful, everything will be within our country's grasp. There will be no more need for inhumane research.
What?
Of course we'll be happy to work together with those from other worlds. As their rightful rulers. We will rule them, and they will serve us. And rest assured, this planet will not be contaminated. We will no longer need to damage the Earth in order to destroy our enemies.
No. Why? That's...
That looks like very bad news.
Hey, what is that thing?
It's an antimatter reactor.
They're normally used with exilithium crystals to control pair annihilation, thus producing tremendous amounts of energy.
But that reactor is far too crude and primitive to function properly. Proper control of the pair annihilation will be impossible. An overload is inevitable.
Well, aren't we being tart? I'd appreciate it if you didn't underestimate me. I built the ultimate system together with Klaus. And we are the brightest minds of the century! Yes, and our precious son is just the same. Ah, Kevin. Our beautiful, beautiful Kevin. Mother is going to breathe new life into you now. And don't worry, I'm sure your father will join us. I can hear you. I can hear your first cry. My beautiful son.
She's insane. She's been insane. All along.
What are we to do, Mr. Edge? If the reactor overloads, it will be the end of us all.
What am I supposed to do?
Okay. Well, so there's Miss Crazy Pants. I can see why your husband left you. And you want to know what to do, Edge. Well, first order of business, I think, would be is to put some clothes on Raimi. I'm not sure why they apparently had to take all of her clothes off to get information out of her. That seems weird. But yeah, so that's what you get for trusting people who are kind of obviously bad people. I certainly didn't trust her the moment I saw her. And for some reason it has a lot to do with the fact that she has red nail polish on. I can't explain that exactly. FaZe has nothing to say. Awesome. I hate this sound. It just keeps pounding and pounding. Is there anything in this refrigerator? No. Okay. Professor, I'm scared. It might take me a little while to perfect Miracle's voice. She's new. I will investigate potential routes of escape. Please see to Miss Raimi. I will do that, even though she's apparently naked.
Edge?
Raimi, thank God.
What happened? That's right. I was captured and then they...
Raimi, no, I didn't mean to.
Edge, you perv! So all that happened while I was out?
Even if we were able to stop the reactor, it's too late now. There's going to be a massive pair annihilation.
What's going to happen to us?
The pair annihilation will reduce this base, no, the entire planet, to nothing more than formless energy.
Isn't there anything we can do to stop it?
It's too late. We have no hands left to play.
They opened it themselves. A Pandora's box they have no hope of closing.
But it's not a box they could have opened alone. I let them open it. I gave them the key. It's all my fault!
No! Edge, you did it because you wanted to save the future!
That's no excuse at all! Look at what I've done! The Earth is going to be destroyed! It's all my fault!
Edge, this is not the time nor the place for you to be talking like that.
Phase.
You have a duty to perform. Don't leave it unfulfilled.
You have to make a decision, Mr. Edge. Not as a guilty man, but as a captain. Our captain.
Bacchus. We have to leave this place now. We have to get the hell off this planet.
Well, we have Raimi back, and that is a very good idea, Edge. We really need to get out of here. First, I'm going to give Raimi that bow I found earlier, though. And I'm definitely going to have to level her up again at some point. She's going to have to catch up with the rest of us. I'm alright, Edgy. You and Ray Ray and everyone are here, so I'm just fine. What'll happen to us? Don't be like this, Edge. You don't have to keep berating yourself so much. This wall is strong enough to withstand a nuclear blast. Destroying it is out of the question. We will need to find an alternate plan of attack. It was my fault. If only I'd realized that was a reactor sooner. Okay. Did Miracle move? Huh? What's that sound? What is that sound?
I knew it. It's the sound of my ocarina. I don't hear anything. Kay? No. I know that sound. I gave it to the professor. The wall. Check it out, everyone!
Is that?
If we follow this walkway, we should be able to reach the Calnus.
Professor, where are you?
I'm here, Miracle.
Professor!
Miracle, I'm glad you're safe, and I'm happy to see you well.
Professor, you look like you've lost some weight.
Oh,
Professor?
Miracle, return to space. Return to space with your new friends.
If I'm going with you.
I can't, Miracle. It's Milla. There's something I have to tell her.
Professor? Wait! Professor!
Oh, Kevin. Klaus.
Professor! Professor!
Miracle, we have to go.
No! Let me go! The professor's coming! We're leaving with the professor! Meow!
We have to run. We have to go.
Oh, Kevin. Klaus?
That's enough, Milla. Please, understand. Kevin wasn't your fault. I'm sorry I left you when you were in such pain. But we both know our son wouldn't have wanted this. Let's make that boy's dream a reality. Let's work towards friendship with all extraterrestrials. And let's do it through our own abilities, not through technology beyond our means.
Yes, that sounds wonderful, Klaus. I'm sure that would make him happy.
Come on, people, hurry! Professor! Well, he was alive, but since we're getting our butts out of here, he certainly won't be for very long. It's very interesting to see that apparently Kevin is not just the crazy lady's name for her machine. It's in fact the name of their son that they did have, or she was pregnant with. They didn't really go into whether or not he was actually born. Oh, that's just for getting money. I don't need more money. I'm good. That makes it kind of sad.
Can't be me.
Here I come.
Well, actually, I suppose the entire business is rather sad because, yeah, the Earth is about to be destroyed, which, I'm gonna go on the assumption that changing the past creates alternate timelines and everything, so hopefully the planet won't explode and then Raimi and Edge just disappear. That wouldn't make any sense. So gotta keep checking behind these walls when I come through for boxes. And see, there's one right there. Ooh. That looks like it's for Bacchus. And some stun bombs. fresh sage, good for that. Ooh, frozen box. A freezing bomb in the frozen box. That makes sense.
Miracle!
Edge,
Miracle, come on! Get over here!
I'm staying here with the professor. I don't have any other friends.
You do! We're right here!
Huh?
You have friends! Right here!
Edge.
So
Miracle,
come on!
You
We have to go back to space!
space.
Professor.
Miracle!
Professor, I finally made friends. I found myself some new friends, Professor.
Damn! No good. Without an exolithium crystal, we can't escape this gravitational field with our normal engines.
No, we made it this far.
Is this the end?
Just wait a little longer, Miracle. I'm going to get you back home, to space.
But you'd be lonely if I left, wouldn't you, Professor? After all, you don't have many friends. So, here, Professor. Whenever you get lonely, you can use it to remember me, okay?
Well, then let me give you this in return.
Wow! It's such a pretty pendant!
Let it guide your way into space. One day, I'm sure it will be of use to you.
Hey, you don't think this would help, do you?
What do you expect us to do with the pendant? Wait. It can't be. Where did you get such a high density? Yes. With this we could... Edge, make preparations for warp. But we have one, an extremely high-density exolithium crystal. I've never seen anything like it. Warp engines, online! We can leave on your order.
Amazing! I've never seen this kind of power.
How fascinating. I'd certainly like to study this in detail when we have time.
Thank you, Professor. Come on, let's take off! Edgy.
Calnus, engage!
Well, bye, Earth. Ugh.
Coordinates, star systems, I've cross-referenced 147 categories of data. There's no question we've returned to the time period we originally came from. We managed to make it home.
This is mere speculation, but the spatial collapse may have served to thrust us back to the time from which we came. Unfortunately, I cannot be certain. To speculate further, we extraterrestrials are one thing, but given the fact that you two Earthlings have not vanished from existence, perhaps that planet existed in a different dimension. An alternate Earth that was not your own.
That would mean...
I saw it just before we entered subspace. Earth twisted and disappeared in a flash of light. 4.6 billion years. After having miraculously survived for 4.6 billion years, it was annihilated in a single instant. Just like that. So simply.
A pair annihilation overload cannot be stopped. Nobody could have prevented what happened. Oh yeah? You know how it could have been prevented? If I hadn't started it in the first place!
No, Edge, that's not true! Edgy. Edge, you did your best!
Don't try to console me, damn it! Ugh.
Who cares if it wasn't our Earth? It doesn't even matter. It's gone. Either way. You get it? It's all gone forever! My bad judgment pushed those people over the edge! The Earth was annihilated! Every last speck! Everything! Everything! People, children, animals, towns and houses and everything! 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 Everything!
Edgy, please stop. Stop, Kay.
I didn't go into space for this. I went for mankind's future. Its happiness. Damn it all!
Mr. Edge, the responsibility isn't yours alone. All of us were at fault here.
Yes, Bacchus is right. None of us were able to prevent this from happening. Please, Edge.
If I hadn't been there... If I hadn't handed over our technology...
Edge, if you really mean that, then what about me? I finally made some new friends. You asked me to come with you, but... Mary...
Well. Wow. Okay. I mean, slightly over dramatic in the freaking out department, but I completely understand where Edge is coming from here. It's not often that, as the captain, you make a decision that, yeah, sure, it affects your crew and everything. The decision that he made destroyed an entire planet, even if it wasn't their own version of Earth. The decision he made destroyed a planet, and that is extremely upsetting. I mean, really. Granted, I kind of wish he'd go have your freak out by yourself and not in front of your entire crew, but I totally get it. Okay, Raimi's gonna have to sit in here with Lim, because Lim keeps drawing all over everything. And that's going to be the end of the episode. We ran a little bit long on this one, as most of the episode was story, and I love this. It's actually very interesting to me. A little bit sad, a little bit dramatic, and everything. So, wow, see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Bye!